Hello viewers, this is Distinction Learning Center, the light of education. Our tutorial for today is still statistics in details, in which we are moving to the 5th lecture under this particular topic, and which is class size and class interval. Class size and class interval. Now, let's start from this section, which is class size. What is class size? This is the number of scores that can be listed from lower limits up to the upper limit. Now, that is, it's just a number of scores that can be listed from what? Lower limit up to what? Up to the upper limit. And this can be calculated using this particular formula, that is CS, that is class size equal to range. And range means what? Maximum number, that is maximum number, that is max minus what? Minimum number, that is max minus mean. Max minus mean. So maximum number minus minimum number. So that is what? Range. Over square root of what? Divided by what? Square root of n. Now n means what? Total number of what? Of frequency. So total number of frequency or total number of occurrence. So that is what we call what? Class size. That is, class size means what? It's just the number of scores that can be listed from lower limit up to what? To the upper limit. So that's what we call class size. And also we have class interval. Class interval. Now, what do you understand by class interval? This is the number of groups that a particular data is classified. That is, class interval. This is the number of groups that a particular data is classified. Each interval will therefore contain equal units of the data that is being analyzed. Now, for example, consider the weight of a number of students given below, measured in kilograms. Now, we want to make use of this data to generate our class interval and our class size. Now, these are the data below. Now, this data, we want to use it to generate class size and class interval. So, the first thing you are going to do here is, how many numbers do we have in this data? So, if you count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that means we have 13 here. So if you now count this as 1, 2, 3. So that means 13 times 3 is what? 13 times 3 is what? That is 39. 39. So if you now add the 39 with this one, that is 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So that means the total number in our data is what? Is 50. So if that be the case, what are we going to do? We want to use it to find the class size first. Now, if you want to get your class size, since the formula has been given to us here as what? Class size is equal to what? Range over square root of number. Now, and the meaning of class size is what? And the meaning of range is what? Highest number minus what? Lowest number. Highest number minus what? Lowest number. Divided by what? Square root of what? Number. Now, if you look at the numbers here, if you look at our data here, you will see that the lowest number here, let's look for the lowest number here for us to get our range. So we want to look for our range. How do we get this 22? Yeah. So our, okay, since our range is what? Highest number minus what? Lowest number. So let's first look for the highest number. Now, what is the highest number in this data here? If you look at it, you see that 40 is what? Is the highest number. So 40 is the highest number. So that is the reason why we write what? 40 here. So that is how we arrive at this 40. That is highest number minus what? Lowest number. So that is how we arrive at this what? 40. And the minimum number, that is the lowest number, there is what? If you look at it very well, you will see that your lowest number here is what? Is 18. Your lowest number is 18. So that means you write what? 18. So that is how we arrive at what? 18 here. That is maximum number minus what? Lowest number. So that will give us our what? Our range. So divided by what? Square root of what? Of number. Number means what? Total number of what? Of the frequency, that is total number of the data. That is all the numbers in the data. That is the total number in the data. Are you getting it? So will be your what? Will be your n. So that means you now look for the square root of what? Of your number. Now if you count all the number in the data, it will give you 50. So that means you will look for what? Square root of what? Of 50. So that means highest number minus lowest number over square root of n has been what? Has been simplified here. Are you getting it? So now the next one is about 40 minus 18. 40 minus 18 will now give you what? 22. And square root of 50 will give you 7.07. So if you now divide 20 by what? 7.07, it will give you 3.11. Now if you now approximate it, so if you approximate this 3.11 to what? To the nearest whole number, so it will give you what? 3. So that means our class size will give you what? 3. So that is how class size is being calculated. So that is how class size is being what? Calculated. Now, so that is class size. So that means we've solved the first question. Now, the next question is what? Classify the data and use it to construct a frequency table. So that means we want to do our class interval. So we want to generate our class interval from this particular data below. Now the following will then be the class interval. Now, so we are going to divide our table into 3 columns. We will divide it into what? 3 columns. Now, the first one there is what? If you want to do your class interval, this is what we are going to do. Since your class size is 3, now you now look at the lowest number in the data. Since the lowest number is 18, you start from what? You start from 18. You start from what? You start from 18. Now, if you now count your hand, you will count your hand. You start from 18. You start from 18 and count 3. Start from 18, that is include 18, that is 18, 19, 20. So that is 3. 18, 19, 20. That is 3. So that means you are going to classify the first one as what? 18 to what? 20. 18 to 20. So that is how we arrive at what? 18 to 20. Yeah. Do you understand? Now you now move to the next line, which is what? 21. So you not start from that 20. You start from the next number, which is 21. You now count 3 again. That is 21, 22, 23. So that means you are going to have what? 21 to what? 23 here. You start from the next number again, which is 24. You count 3 again. 24, 25, 26. So that means we have what? 24 to 26. Start from the next number again, which is 27. And count it. 27, 28, 29. So that means we are going to have what? 27 to 29. Count it again. start from 30 again. That's what 30 to 32. That is 30, 31, 32. And also 33 to 35, 36 to 38, and 39 to 41. So that is how we arrive at what? Our class interval. You can see that it is very simple. Now, after that, we now want to use our class interval to generate our what? We want to use it to construct our frequency table. So this is how we can use it. We do it the way we've done it in our previous lecture. So now, let's start. We want to make use of tally. So, if you want to do that, what are you going to do? So, you say 18 to 20. Now, what are the numbers that we can see? So, you will look at what? 18 to 20 in the data here. Now, the number that fall within 18 to 20 in the data, you start counting it. Now, 18, that is 1. 20, that is 2. 19, that is 3. What else? 19 again, that is 4. 19 again, that is 5. 18, that is 6. 19 again, that is 7. 18, that is 8. 19, 9. 18, that is 10. I think we've omitted 1. We've omitted 1. So let's check it very well. 18, 1. 22. 19, 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8, 9, 10. So we've omitted this 10 and 11 and 11. So that means our tally will be what? 11. So you have to be very careful when you are looking for the data. So when you are trying to searching for the data, you have to be very careful in this particular tally. So it is prone to mistake. So you have to be very careful. So that means we have what? 11 here. So that is the reason why we draw 11 stroke here. So you understand how we do tally now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 5 we divide it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and the 5 we divide it, making 10. And this is what? 11. And you now interpret your tally as what? 11. So do you understand? Now the next one is what? 21 to 23. 21 to 23. So what are the numbers that fall within the range? 21 to 23. Okay, let's start. None of it here. Now 22 fall within it. 1. 23 fall within it. 2. 21. 3. 21 again. 4. And what else again? I think that's all. So that means we have what? 4. Yes, so that one is correct. So that means you draw what? 4 stroke. You draw 4 stroke and interpret it as what? As 4. So that is how we arrive at what? 4 here. And number that fall within the range of 24 to 26. 24 to 26. So where are the numbers? 24 to 26. We have 25. 1. 25 again 2, 25 again 3, 25 again 4, 26, 5, 26 again 6, 26 again 7, 26 again 25, 8. So that means the number that fall within the range of 24 to 26 is what? Is 8. So that is how we arrive at what? These two. Do you understand? And 27 to 29. 27 to 29. So that means we have, how can we get this? So 29 here is 1. Not again. 28, 2. 27, 3. 27 again 4. 29, 5. 29, 6. I think we've omitted 1. Let's check it very well. So we have 27 to 29. We have 29, 1. What else again? 28, 2. 27, 3. 27 again 4. 29, 5. 26, 6. No. 26 is not there. 29 again, that is 6. So I think the mistake is from the question, but let's proceed. We will discover it later. Now, so that means let's assume our 27 to 29 is what? Is 7. Is 7. Now let's now move to the next section, which is 30 to 32. 30 to 32, that is number that fall within 30 to 32. Now what are we going to do? So we have 30 to 32. We have 1, that is 32 is 1. What next? 30 to 32. You have to be very careful. Now 32. Not again. 3. 4. 5. That's all. So that means that one is correct. 30 to 35, that one is correct. And next one is 33 to 35. Let's look at that one. So 34 fall within the range. 1. 1. Have to be very careful. There's 1. 2. we're going to have 2, 3, and 4. So that means we're going to have 4 here. So that one correct. That one also is correct. 36 to 38. 36 to 38. 36. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think that's all. So that is 36 to 38. So that one is correct too. Now next one is the last one is 39 to 41. 39 to 41, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that means we have what? 7 there. We have 7. So as we can see, so where our mistake is what? Is this 27. So the mistake is from what? Is from the question. The mistake is from what? Is from the question. So don't worry. So once you get it right now, like this, so that means you understand how we construct the cumulative frequency, starting from the class size and next to our class interval. So please try as much as possible solve series of questions based on this particular topic, that is class size and class interval. With this, I have strong assurance and strong belief that you will be able to answer any question pertaining to class size and class interval. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Distinction Learning Center. I still remain Simid from Distinction Learning Center.